How do you come up with, the rating system? Your infamous rating scale of 1 to 10. How does it work, okay? What does it consider and encompass? How did you come up with it?
Well,
And is it accurate?
It's accurate enough. Here's the thing. and here's the thing. And seriously, back in the day, there was a movie called 10 with Bo Derek.
Okay.
Now, I didn't think Bo Derek was a 10, but there were enough movie-going men who thought she was a 10 to buy tickets. We've always had this 1 to 10 dating system. The late comedian Patrice O'Neal used to say we should have it from 0 to 30. There's always a number. Just like a credit rating,
right?
Amount of gas, there's always a number. And whether we like to admit it or not, beauty is both subjective and objective. Mm-hmm. There's an objective standard of beauty based upon the Fibonacci sequence, the golden sequence, the spiral. So if you look at people that are viewed as attractive worldwide, even what babies will respond to, they tend to have symmetrical facial proportions, and it's based on spiraling out. It's mathematical. So I look at women based in 2 categories, your face and then your physique. You ask about the rating, and as an image consultant, or even if you go to Hollywood, if you go to a modeling agency, there's a rating.
Okay.
If you've ever gone to a modeling cattle call, the people think
cattle call.
It's called a cattle call, meaning come on, everybody come in. You don't necessarily need an agent.
It's not a casting call.
Casting call, cattle call.
They actually call it a cattle call.
I've heard it called both.
Damn.
See, the thing is, a casting call tends to be like, from what I understand, is people who may have agents. Mm-hmm. But think about like Charlize Theron. Okay. She was discovered arguing with a teller in Bank of America. So oftentimes they will just say, we're looking for beautiful women in the area. Come out to, it's called a cattle call. And that's one thing with the public. But let's say people who are represented by an agency. That agency is going to rate you. Right. They got to have a headshot. And depending on what you're doing, like Victoria's Secret, you better believe that those women have to strip down to their underwear and be critiqued. Head to toe, up. Think about Boomerang. Oh, she was bad, man, but Hammer Time canceled her, right, because of her toe.
For bad feet.
But the thing is, and to act like this doesn't exist. It does. It's real. So the facial thing is based upon.
You can fix your butt. You can fix your face. You can't fix them feet. You cannot fix them feet. You got what God gave you, and that's all you gonna have till you leave here.
And the thing with the face, it's you think about like people always has the most attractive man, attractive woman. I try to use. In the back of the day, I used people that weren't current, so it wouldn't be so volatile. So I would say like Pam Grier. Mm-hmm. Amazing body. Mm-hmm. It was a dress size 8, by the way, with all them curves. 8.
Still fine.
And I said, her, I said she's an 8. There are brothers who will knock me down and say, no, she's a 10. And I'm like, okay. But I'm not judging everything. It's just at a... 2 points: the face and then the body part, and then
the face and the body part. What body part?
The body. In order to rank high, you need to have a fitness component. So you can have a woman with an attractive face, but if her body's not attractive or is out of shape or needs.
But what, like, let's just say like Lizzo. Lizzo, she's a plus size woman, but she has a beautiful face. She's talented. She's smart. She's, you know what I'm saying. She's
the fact that we got to
charismatic.
And the fact that we got to say all that matters.
What you mean?
We don't do all that
but
shit.
She got such a beautiful personality,
but we don't judge personality on Miss America until we get to the questions. And see, the thing is, we grown. We used to know how to do this, and we got this whole PC acceptance, everybody get a trophy culture, and now...
Look. But I think it's somebody out there. See, this is what I think. When people say... like when you say high value men, high value women, I think regardless of your social status or your financial status, it's somebody out here for everybody.
I disagree.
I think that every soul has a mate.
Let me tell you why I disagree.
It's just that whether or not you will accept the mate that your soul had, paired with it, before y'all left wherever we was before we came here. Sometimes your soulmate could be slapping you in your face, but your own idea of what you want for yourself, you're telling the universe what you will and won't have, instead of looking at what the universe has presented to you as yours truly. I think that is more so the problem. There's somebody out here for everybody. We just won't accept it.
Well, I think from the point you're making, I can understand where you're coming from. But from a number standpoint, it don't work. Let's look in the black community.
Mm-hmm.
If every of age marriageable black man married every of age marriageable black woman, there would still be 2 million black women left.
Damn.
Females outnumber males on this planet, so there is not somebody for everybody. That's what I mean. We understand what it should be, but the numbers say no. And here's the other thing. There's somebody for everybody, but the problem is this whole high
Ladies,
value
I'm
men
trying,
thing.
man.
But it's the truth, and this is why the show is
trying.
popular. The show is popular because I say, okay, what do you want? You want to be married, you want 2 to 3 kids, you want to not to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant. What percentage of the household income would you like to have to be responsible for? Less than 25%? Okay, how much does a man need to make to support you, a middle-class lifestyle, and 2 to 3 kids? And like it or not, that's a very actuarial thing. It's boom, boom, boom. You say, well, then how many men is that? How many men fall into this 6 figures that's been with us since 1985? Less than 200,000 black men fall into this category for 7.5 million black women. But
what
they
you
all
say,
want it.
less than 200,000?
Yes, if you adjust for income.
It's less than 2, not including drug dealers and scammers. I'm sure.
You're talking about approximate. Okay, 20 million black men, 20 million black women.
Mm-hmm.
You want a man making 6 figures or more. All right, that's 8% of black men. That automatically drops his 20 million to 1.6. If you adjust 1.6 for marrying age, 18 and above, let's just give you half. That means this 1.6 is 800,000. Then you still have to adjust for. Marital status
and sexual orientation.
Yeah,
I mean.
So even if you just the most liberal associations, half of a half, you're going to have 200,000 plus or minus. But the point is, you go to black women and say, what do you want? Or women, period, because most women want this, but sisters more than anything else have a different mating calculus than most women. Assortative mating, black women, according to the data, statistics, Match.com.
Right.
See, online dating is giving us a lot of information. Black women rate looks higher than any other group.
Black women rate looks higher.
Looks and height.